Hey, good evening. How's everybody doing out there in crypto space? Everybody on YouTube, it's Crypto Granny Bobby Bob. I'm going to go over whether or not we are in a bear market or not. I believe we are. It would be great to report that we were in a bull market, but I don't think that would be the appropriate information. The good news is the market cap at the moment is $1 billion higher than it was yesterday. But are these investors, are these people trading, going in now on the pump? We don't know. We are at 1.7 trillion, 0.7 currently in the market, in the crypto market alone. That's a whole lot of money for the moment. And I am going to go into the charts and I'm going to update you on the prices. Bitcoin and Ethereum had a big pump, but a lot of things were in the green. Bitcoin currently is almost 2% up. It's at 37.5. Ethereum is at 25.30. Cardano's at $1.04. XRP is at 61 cents. Polkadot Chainlink is on sale for $16. Stellar XLM is 19 cents. VeChain is 5 cents. The Metaverse Sandbox 357, and I will stop on where is Pancake Swap is $7.11. So we are going to bring a guest on, and he is an artist and he's interested in doing NFTs. And if you give me one moment, I will pull him up into the live. And I'm happy to have him here because he's a fantastic artist and he's a superhero. His name is Bobby Brooklyn, and he is a wonderful artist, and the piece of art that's sitting right behind me was made by him, and it's a wonderful thing to have his art right behind me. Welcome to the show, Bobby.
Hey, good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have your mic open?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes? No? You can hear me?
Yeah.
I don't hear you.
Oh.
You want to sign off and make sure you open up your mic?
I did. You're in the room now.
Come back up. Can you hear me? Testing 1,
Hello?
2, 1, 2. Hey.
Hello?
How come I don't hear you?
Oh.
You can hear me? And I don't hear you. Why is that? This ain't good. Let's see what's going on. My mic is open.
You hear me? Can you hear me?
Did you open up your mic? Your mic is off.
Hello?
Is your mic on now?
Yeah. Hello?
I don't know why I can't hear you. This is crazy. This never happened to me.
Hello?
I've never seen Bobby so quiet.
I don't
I
know.
don't think you have your microphone open. Did you check your apps when you were logging in?
You're already in. Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Can you hear me? Do you hear me? Yes or no? I don't hear you guys. Your mic is off.
On your phone.
Can you hear us?
So we're trying to get Bobby in here. Okay, there we go.
Can you hear us?
Say something.
Something, I don't know.
We are having technical difficulties. Please stand by. We got the audio working, the video working, and not the audio. Let's see what's going on. We will try once again. Where is Bobby Brooklyn Boca Arts? I think we fixed the issue.
Hello?
Welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That was the quietest I ever seen you in my life.
Put on my glasses here so I can see you there.
You know, I was looking
Hey,
at
Bob,
you.
good evening.
Good evening. I was looking at you at first, and I'm like, he's quiet. Is that really Bobby? Is that Bobby or an imposter popping up? How you doing this evening?
Oh, very well. Good.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I opened up by letting them know you were coming on.
It's NFT day.
It's a brief discussion because we're gonna learn together. So briefly, I set up your wallet about 6 months ago because you're an artist, correct?
Right.
And you're ready to rock and roll?
Yeah.
All right. So tell the audience what you do and what type of art you do in case they want, because if they want, and they might want to own an NFT and sell it, but they're not an artist. So they may want to hire somebody like yourself to do the art so they can do their NFT once you sold it to them.
Well, I'm fresh into the NFT world, so I'm just trying to really learn and build up my my product and clientele in that NFT. So one of my questions in the NFT is well, let me introduce. My name is Bobby. I'm an artist out from Brooklyn, currently living in Staten Island, and I do oil paintings. I graphite. Anybody can look me up on Instagram. Rob 4 Deuce, ROB the number 4 DUCE, and feel free to browse. I got oil, I got acrylic, again graphite. So I'm looking to venture into the NFT world, and one of my questions, I'm not sure if anybody knows the answer, but does it have to be, besides the digital art, does it have to be
Can you just draw it and sell it?
does it have to be on a canvas, or does it have to be a digital?
Well, I can answer that. It don't have to be any of the above.
Can I just draw? Can I do it digitally, and then just put it on my page and sell it through that? They
No,
buy it as
you have to put it on an NFT platform. That I can tell you.
What'd you say?
You can do a digital NFT. You can do a physical NFT. You can even do a streaming NFT. It could be a video. There's just so many ways. The NFT is actually what it's going to be, which is a non-fungible token. That's what NFT stands for. But
Right.
as you know, because we are family, I'm not an expert in NFTs, but I know the basics. And from my understandings, it can be in any form. It could be Remember, somebody sold the NFT. It was a blank canvas. There wasn't even art on it. And the guy said his piece was called "Take the Money and Run," and that's what he did. So I believe you can do it in any form, but you do need to sell it on a official, legitimate NFT platform. That's all I can tell you as far as now. And next week we're going to be meeting with Paul from the Crypto Factor. And everybody feel free to go to his page, the Crypto Factor. He has a bunch of NFT videos. So maybe if you watch Paul, he had a full library. He got a bunch of NFTs that he's doing himself. He's doing video games. So that might give you your basic information just to start with until we figure out, the whole details. Because people can tell you whatever, but you want to do it the right way and make sure you get the best money possible.
I was just brief. I was just streaming through the internet, and Kevin Hart, he actually purchased a gorilla, a gorilla
What?
on the.
Oh, he bought an ape?
Yeah, he bought an ape. Well,
Really? When was that? Because he hates NFTs.
huh?
He says he hates NFTs.
I don't think he. I don't think he does. If he bought a gorilla.
Really? I must have missed that one, but I don't see all of his streams, so it's possible.
Bought it.
Hey, listen, I only have NFTs in the metaverse, and they're all digital, so I'm not just into that whole art thing yet because I'm doing what I'm doing right now. But it's good to do your research and figure it out. But I believe you can do it in any form that you like.
Can you draw it on a paper and post it?
So it's best to, I guess, digital, draw it on a digital laptop.
Yeah, and I believe you can do that. And then you would go and you would put it on an NFT platform such as the one you already registered to.
Right.
Because the minute you put your art in there, you're actually this is me speculating. Let me come back up. From my understanding, you'll go on, let's say you draw whatever you draw, and you go on the crypto.com NFT page that you have an account on. Once you submit your artwork into that exchange, it's gonna basically burn it, register it through the blockchain. And then once it's registered through the blockchain, nobody else can copy that because you're the artist. I'm sure people are stealing people's art, but this is how I believe it to be. You upload it there, and then you put it through the blockchain, and then it's officially yours as the artist, as the owner, and then you sell it. You can auction it. You can set a price.
Does NFT got to approve it?
It's not that they got to approve it. They'll take anybody's stuff that's being uploaded there, but it got to go through the blockchain. So it shows that you're the original owner. You own the blockchain to that piece of art digitally.
And then when they sell it,
I could be wrong though, but this is how I'm understanding, like for something digital.
When people buy it, they buy it. What was it? LOM or there was a term that I saw that they were purchasing the artwork under a certain term. It wasn't just like they were just purchasing it, but it was a certain term they were purchasing, and
it goes to your wallet that you set up on whatever exchange you're displaying your NFT for sale. So let's say you have a picture of a shoe, a sneaker, a Nike, some type of sneaker. You make that an NFT as the artist and the owner, the original artist. You put it on the crypto.com NFT platform. That's the exchange, but there's a bunch of different exchanges. It don't have to be only the crypto.com, but that one is reputable. Or you can go to OpenSea. There's like so many of them. What was that?
I said maybe that term was just an abbreviation under the crypto. So maybe that's what I was kind of.
Yeah, because they have their own language.
Right.
It's like a whole nother dictionary, and Webster don't even know it.
Yeah, Kevin Hart's into it. There's there's a lot of I guess there's a
Yeah,
lot of
Kevin Hart or Richard Hart?
Kevin Hart.
Oh, no wonder why I don't know. I didn't know what you were talking about.
Because I went under the NFT and I was looking under the NFT in Facebook, and it showed a picture of him, and it said something about him buying a ape or a gorilla or something.
Oh yeah, they're the apes. Everybody's buying the apes, but
And I guess the beluga whales.
So if somebody's doing already a picture of an ape, you can't do an ape?
no, there's something called, it's a NFT collection. It's called the Bored Apes. Snoop Dogg has one. Ozzy Osbourne, Serena Williams,
Oh,
Eva
so
Longoria, Reese Witherspoon, Travis Barker. They all own them.
they made numerous amounts of all different types of apes, and
Yeah.
I guess that's what people just. I guess it's just like charms, like a charms on a bracelet, just different charms on the bracelet. Like I'm just saying, whoever has that ape collection has different types of apes, so everybody has their own personal.
Can you help me fold?
Different ape.
Yes. A lot of people, Steph Curry, Paris Hilton, Kevin Hart, Little Baby, Post Malone, Mark Cuban, they all have NFTs and like the Bored Ape stuff. It's like a big craze. Everybody's going crazy for it.
Hold on, talk to Robin for 1 second. That's kind of.
So here's a question. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice still from the hot sauce. But so do you have to go on a digital thing to create your NFT?
Do you have to go on a digital
site?
Well, whatever you do with your art, you got to upload it on the NFT site to sell it. Like you can't just do a piece of painting and put it on Facebook and be like, anybody want to buy this? Because it's not registered in the blockchain. It got to be registered.
And
Huh?
if I draw a picture by hand on paper.
Yeah, you got to put it through the blockchain.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be done through a digital website by myself?
No, you can do a piece of art on a rock. And as long as you register the picture through the NFT blockchain or the exchange, and I'm not 100% certain, but I'm just imagining that's how you would register it as an NFT. You get it?
All right, because, as far as the digital, I was reading also that with the NFT that there's digital sites that, from what I read, I thought you had to put it on a digital site.
It has to be digital to sell it. Yes, it does. But you don't have to create it digitally. Eminem sold an NFT of his music collection, and it was real CDs or records, like physical ones.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I said Eminem sold a collection of music and like unreleased songs and stuff. Right. And he registered it as an NFT, but it was actually physical things you could touch and feel. But he put it into an NFT form. So whoever purchased that NFT, they actually got the physical asset and the NFT ownership rights to whatever it was that he sold.
Okay, so a drawing that I made as an NFT, I gotta just upload it on that site?
Yeah, you gotta upload it. You gotta set up a crypto wallet. You have to have money in there. Like you can't just put it in for free. It's basically a unique identifier that cannot be copied. So what you're doing with an NFT, basically, you remember back in the day, if you had an idea, you stick it in an envelope, mail it to yourself. They call it the poor man's copyright.
Can I call you? Just put this away because I want to know.
No, you can't call me back because I'm on the live. But
you're gonna put me on. I'll get back to you. I'm gonna put these clothes away and get back to you.
No problem.
All right, give me a few minutes.
So I also noticed that I guess like I was saying before, I was reading the article about the beluga whale, and am I still on?
Yeah, you're here. I'm trying to put you on by yourself while you're talking.
The girl, she had mentioned that she did 8,000 of them. So I was like 8,000. So I'm gathering she did like multiple
She did a
different,
collection.
yeah, collections. So people
Uh-huh.
were buying them, and
Wait, what do you mean? Like if you do that, you just make them with different faces, different clothes.
right,
Like she did a Dr. Phil one. She did a say one with a baseball player.
yeah, it was kind of like, I want to say like the what are these called? The Simpsons, like a Simpsons character. You know, they all look alike. They all got that
Right.
same look, but they're different. So
Right. Well, those are what you call they call those pixelated NFTs.
oh, pixelated. Okay,
Yeah, where they look like the blocks and they'll do like a picture of you. But if you look at the screen, I would like you to read. That is a definition. And as I was explaining to Robin, what you really got to understand, forget the art. It's like a copyright, but digitally. It proves ownership.
right,
Can you see that
So they
definition there?
for you if you're
yeah,
submitting like whatever.
NFT is a unique digital identifier that cannot be copied, substituted, or subdivided, that is recorded in a blockchain. And that is used to certify authenticity of ownership. So, like I said, it's exactly what I said. You go in, you register your art on the blockchain. Now it's in the blockchain.
There a fee for that?
You're on the blockchain, and now you sell that. And when you sell it, it'll show that you, the artist, Bobby, sold it to Papo from across the country. Papo bought it from you. So now it shows you gave up ownership to Papo.
Right, and
You
I'm
get
looking
it? And that's how it's
selling
registered on the
$1,000,
blockchain.
selling
What was that?
someone was
right.
selling for 1,000.
I guess.
How do you price it?
Well,
You
one
make
thing
your
I
own
noticed
price,
that
or
the
you could do an
girl
auction.
with the beluga whale, she started at 0 point something, and before you know it, it was at $1 something.
Right, so how do you price your
It
work?
went down?
No, it went up.
Oh, okay.
She started at like 0 point something, or something like that. So, and by overnight, it was at $1 something. The price went up.
Wow. That's crazy. Well, they say that the highest NFT that was ever paid for was sold for $69.3 million.
Oh, boy.
And it's on the blockchain, so it's a true story. The blockchain, there's no lying there. It's all digitally recorded, and it shows proof of ownership. So the minute you sell it, it's no longer yours, and you cannot try to sell it again unless you got a collection. So let's just say you do
Oh,
this
you got
one,
the collection.
right? If you do this one picture and you're selling the identical picture 12 times, you're going to put into the collection 12 of these, and they're all a picture of the same flower. Let's just say flower. I have number one. The next person bought number two. And at
Digitally,
12, there's only 12 of them in the world of the same piece of art.
but digitally.
Yeah, well, you're going to sell 12 of them digitally. But you have, yeah, if they just want to buy it like that. Now, if you add to the collection, I'm going to give you this painting, this digital collection, and I'm going to give you a physical piece. Whatever you add to it is, but you just got to register that art. Okay. If you register this tomorrow as an NFT, right? You're going to take a picture of it and you're going to put it through the blockchain, through the exchange. So Baby A's picture is one of a kind. It's only one of these in the world, right? Whoever wants to buy it, they got to pay more than what, whatever price you want, or you can auction it. There's no limit.
So is it fair to say that if you was to put up a picture, one of a kind, is it fair to say that you would put it up and auction it, or how would you know what price to set it at?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. If I was an artist, I'm not an artist. I would, you know what? If you're in it to make money, you don't have to do ridiculous prices. You could sell NFTs. If you got 20 different pieces, you could sell them all for $50,000 each. most artists don't get $5,000 for a piece of art.
Right.
Like, why make one thing and try to get 1 million? Make little things and get 10,000. And it's not even that you price it in dollars. Yeah, you convert it to dollars later, but like, let's just say Bitcoin was $50,000, and you say you got to pay me with 10 Bitcoin, right?
Okay.
Or you could say I'll take 1 Bitcoin. Like, I know somebody who's actually selling land for I think it's 4 Bitcoin right now.
And what's Bitcoin at?
Right now, it's at like 38. But whether it goes up or down, they're willing to take the Bitcoin for their property.
$38 or 38 cents?
1,000.
38,000
Yeah.
for 1 Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's actually right now. It had a little pump today.
38 cents.
It's only 38,000. Oh, it's 37,500, and like in Ethereum is 2,500 right now.
Oh.
But like, you figure, if you know in your head that Bitcoin is always going to be around 50,000, like for now, you figure, I'll take 5 Bitcoin. That's $250,000 when it goes back up to 50.
Oh wow.
But yes, you could set your price in US dollars, but it'll be converted to crypto.
It'll be converted to crypto, so it's better off selling it at crypto.
Yeah. And then if you figure, you know what, you're going to make some great money. You say, you know what, I know that coin is going to go up, right? You might say, let me take half of it out in cash and let those other cryptos ride up. You can keep them in your portfolio, because now if you had $50,000, if you had 100,000 in crypto for your art, right? You take 50,000 or even 75,000 out and convert it to your cash because you want the US dollar. You leave $25,000 in the portfolio, on your NFT portfolio. When that crypto goes up, you'll have another, let's say it doubles again. Now you just made yourself an extra 25,000 on top of what you sold it. Oh, it will go up. It's just you got to be patient.
Like it could go up, it could go down. But then when you take out hypothetically half, then you're paying taxes.
Capital gains. But if you leave it longer than, a year or so, depending what state you're in, I'm not a financial advisor, but capital gains is short, like there's short-term investments and long-term, and the taxes are lesser if you wait longer. But the scary thing is, like you said, what will that crypto be if you hold it for a year? And it could go up and it can go down.
Right.
So you don't know. And you don't want to just give your money away like that either. But that's like what you got to worry about at the time of once you sold.
What was today's topic on crypto?
Well, it was basically, for me,
yes,
we were just talking about if we're in a pump, because right now we're going into a bear market. We've been in a bear market for a little while. And a lot of people right now, they seen that everything was going up, by a nice little chunk of money. So what happens is people start seeing, oh my God, Bitcoin's at 37, it just went to 38,000. They put their money in because they know it's going to go up, 60 something thousand was the all-time high. So they know that it's always going to go back up if it keeps going up. So what happens is people will jump in right now thinking, oh, let me put 40 G's in. I'm going to ride up to 60 G's. I'm going to make 20,000. But they get shaken out. So the minute you think it's pumping, you put your money in, and all of a sudden your investment starts going like this because it's a bear market. But when you don't know bear market, bull market, you just don't know. So it's like a chance you're taking. That's why you got to understand the charts. You understand?
Yeah, of course.
So, but I think the NFT thing is great. I told you to do it 6 months ago, and it's not too late though, because we're still in the beginning of all this madness. And when I started, it was 1% of the world.
iPhone 8.
What about it?
She did the beluga whale on an iPhone 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was reading the story about it. I was like, sometimes I'm really trying to, I'm trying to learn more or less, like what, because I was ready to go get me an Apple iPad Pro where you could just start, drafting out, doing things in layers and everything, which I love that actually. Apple iPad 8. But
Was that the little girl who did a $50,000 NFT with a beluga?
the Beluga World, she made $1 million.
Oh, okay. Because there's another one that got like $50,000.
Oh, that well on NFT, there's so many people making so many sales.
Right.
I was just browsing through it, like, wow, there's a lot of sales, but I didn't understand the concept of the art that was being sold on it, because I was placing my oil paintings on there, and I was not even getting a hit. And I was like, what
But
kind of art?
where were you posting them?
On NFT, on Facebook.
Oh, but that's not an exchange. You didn't register it on the blockchain.
Oh,
It has to be registered on the blockchain to prove your ownership.
okay,
You
okay,
understand what I'm saying?
right.
So it's like anybody could steal it and sell it, or give you a contract telling you owe them 60/40. Okay,
No,
let's see.
I didn't do that.
I'm trying to. No, this is not what I want to do. I'm trying to pull up the NFT, and I'm having a hard time doing it. Let me see if I can grab it right here. You know, it's funny when you said Kevin Hart, I thought you were saying Richard Hart.
Yeah, right. No, but Kevin Hart is big with the he's big in the computer world with animation. He's doing a lot of big things, so again, it's not surprisingly people would go on NFTs and buy NFTs collections. If they could
Right,
do a collection, which I don't know, I'm planning on really drafting something up where it can be collectionable. Try to blend
right,
it with the collection type of thing, which I'll come up with something, but I'm also going to have things that are just individual art.
right. You see this here? Let me scroll through it so we can see what it is. It was something about the beluga whale.
Oh no, she donated
Okay.
50,000.
All right. Well,
That was a donation. That was a donation.
oh, she donated it. Okay.
Right. That was a
Endangered.
donation to the Beluga Worlds. She made $1 million. 250 went to the kids with cancer, and I guess if that's the 50,000 something she donated to help beluga whales because she
Right.
loves
You see
beluga
them? Are
whales.
those the ones you're talking about?
Right. Yeah, they're the exact ones.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she's from Alaska.
They look like the Simpsons.
Yeah, they look crazy. There's a lot of crazy things that I look at them, but art is, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, right?
Um, one thing I could tell you about art is, I'm not here to criticize anybody's art.
Right,
You know, art is exactly what it. Art is the exact meaning of expressing, your whatever you're doing. So
right.
I, if it could be a Picasso, I don't know. You can look at a Picasso and I think it's not the fact that the Picasso looks like that, is that it's the 18th century and somebody did art from 18th century and it looks like that. But
Right.
um
Well, why don't you take us on a tour of what you have so far?
the actually the garage is like -0 freezing in there.
Okay,
And
okay.
but I definitely have a Biggie Smalls. um I actually I can show you it, but I have to turn the camera around to show you more or less the pictures in my black book. But definitely everybody look forward to seeing me on NFT. I'm gonna have everything. I'm gonna figure out the art, maybe even on this phone, how I could draft up something on the phone. If that girl could do it on the iPhone 8, I got the top line iPhone here, and all I'm doing is looking at the Instagram and all the nonsense. But I could utilize it for the NFT. Definitely, Bobby Brooklyn coming soon with the NFTs, and looking to make a collection. Just got to figure out what kind of a collection am I gonna make. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. But I'm gonna do some research and I'm gonna find out.
Well, if anybody watching this stream has any ideas, put them in the comment box. We'll check them and bring you back onto the show. We're open for ideas. Bobby has a million ideas, but he wouldn't mind 1,000,001.
Yeah, yeah. I got a personally. I got a great amount of ideas, but for single NFT pictures. But I don't know. It seems like people are doing the blockchain collection of NFTs of as per Apes Beluga. You gotta have it's like the charm bracelet where you put all different charms on your bracelet. You gotta have the different ones. I guess they do that. I don't know if that really keeps people.
Right. Do you still have DJ Khaled's son?
No. Actually, I don't know what I did. I did, the DJ Khaled son. That was actually really good. That was a pretty big one. That was good.
Yeah.
Those are good learning stepping stones in the oil painting. But now the oil painting I do, it's incredible. It's incredible. I have done so much study on it, and I can't wait until the weather breaks a little bit. I actually might transform my the bedroom upstairs into a little art studio where it's warmer, where I could get I'm gonna do a little scenery, oil paintings, a few of them. But NFT is where it's at. NFT is the new up and coming thing. It's blowing out. It's blowing up. NFT is and cryptocurrency. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's on it. Everybody's NFTing and NFTers.
Would you mind telling everybody what's on the screen?
That's actually a great painting of mine. That's a painting of Roberto Clemente. That's actually an oil, and that's an oil. And,
we could make an NFT. Do you still have that?
And I'll tell you a funny thing. I'm actually not a sports person. Like, I watch zero sports, but I paint. So when I painted that picture, I kind of did it more like in a black and white type of picture. I didn't know the colors of the uniform, so I had to actually Google the uniform and paint it because I had a black and white picture from. So and not to mention I'm colorblind to an extent. So
I'm trying to get you side by side.
Colors get a little too earth tony.
All right, I'm trying to get you back side by side with your painting. Just bear with me.
Oh yeah, we saw it.
Okay, that's me. We don't want me. We want you up on the screen.
It's called
and we want Mr. Roberto Clemente.
Yeah, it's in Cafe Ari. It's in Westchester. It's a Spanish.
Why aren't you there?
Restaurant.
What's going on? I'm trying to get you back in. What's going on? Just bear with me, Bobby. Can you talk? Why ain't I hearing you?
Is anybody in the room?
There you go. I hear you now.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you know what I think I did? I think I zoomed you in too much. All right, let's get this Roberto Clemente back up. There's a beautiful painting. Okay, let's start with Bobby. Let's add you to the stream. I'm going to stop casting your Roberto. Is that your right Instagram on the banner?
I actually can't. It's almost like in Braille. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Yes. No, Rob Forduce.
Stand by. We are trying to bring Bobby in.
I will be the number. It's Rob Four Dudes.
There you go. Where are you?
ROB, the number 4 DUCE. Stop by the page. I'm actually planning on putting together a painting for the police commissioner, for that funeral they had today for Jason Rivera. It was such a sad funeral to watch, but I saw, as I was watching the video, I was so amazed to see the sea of blue of officers that was standing there. I was like, I have to draft one of those paintings up, drop it off by the commissioner's office. You never know. I've done that a billion times. Well, not a billion, but you do that often. People get the notoriety out there. And there we go. I'll tell you, if I redo that painting now, woo! Still there, Bob? There you go.
Where's the painting now?
Right there on the screen.
No, in real life.
Oh, it's in Cafe Ari, ACRI. It's a Puerto Rican restaurant in Westchester.
Okay.
I got about 4 paintings up over there. I got a Roberto Clemente. I got the Muhammad Ali, Bob Marley, and a Jimi Hendrix.
Okay. I love the Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah,
got the 3D dreadlocks.
I kind of look at it like, no, that was the Bob Marley with the 3D Hendrix. I kind of look at it like,
oh, right.
When I first started painting, just experimenting with colors and and stuff like that. But my skills, I don't know. I don't know. I studied a lot, so it changes.
Well, I have 2 portrait paintings from Rob Forduce, anybody that's watching, and he is an amazing artist. He pays attention to detail, and besides him doing his NFTs, you got to get at him now for your personal paintings, because once he sells one NFT, you're not going to be able to buy a piece of art from him unless it's on an NFT platform.
Yeah, I was just saying that I was watching the funeral for Jason Rivera today for the police officer, and
Poor baby.
They had he was only 22. What a shame.
I know.
Dominican, and the sea of blue was so incredible. I was like, I really want to throw that on the oil painting and bring it to the commissioner's office. Besides that,
yeah, somebody did a painting of him. Somebody did a painting of him already.
Apartment. I got an event coming up for March 23rd from the Red Cross. They're gonna give me and my partner medals for saving the lady in the fire.
Superman. Everybody who's tuning in, Bobby is
we saved the lady in the fire.
He's a sanitation hero.
Sanitation.
Superman.
You can look that up. Sanitation worker saves a lady in Brooklyn.
But he didn't save a cat. Meow. He said, no, I don't do cats.
By the time the flames were coming out the window when we went up the building, but by the time we get down, by the time we came back down from the second floor with the mother, forget about it. That thing was a full match. And that apartment was a match lit.
That's crazy.
I was like,
so what are you doing? What are you doing with the commissioner? I'm going to step off from.
With the police. Well, I already mentioned it earlier that again for the funeral, I just watching the video and all the things, it was just like heart, the heavy hearts go out to the family. Such sad thing to watch. But the sea of blue is so incredible. We're talking tens of thousands of police officers were lying, but just the formatical of sea of blue, the way it was all the way, and the lighting was incredible. So I wanted to actually put that on put it on canvas and then bring it to the commissioners. I'm a city employee as well. I'm with New York City Sanitation, and so for me to do that painting and pass it off, to the commissioner, the police department, I'm sure they would love it, or something like that.
Yeah, that's nice. But I did see on the news that somebody made a picture of the
I saw it.
22-year-old.
Yeah, they were doing he was also on
right.
a running team in Dykeman,
Oh,
Dykeman Runners Club or something like that, in Washington Heights.
that's gonna be nice. It's sad though, whether you like cops or not. They was with children, they were somebody's family members, and they weren't on the force long enough to be idiot cops. So,
oh yeah, he just
I
tried.
heard. Yeah, well, he was a good kid. God bless him. It's unfortunate.
It's a shame to see where things are going now with the neighborhoods, and not only it's a shame to see what's going on in the neighborhood, some of the upbringings that people, it's just that new generation of upbringing, just that it's not even the people that have no respect for the police officer. It's the upbringing that the people don't have no respect for their own parents, and that's like where it starts. So if you got, if there's children out there running around with no respect towards their parents,
Well,
everybody.
they need to pick up a paintbrush and start painting.
What happened?
The kids need to pick up paintbrushes and start painting. Pick up a computer and start coding, and stop disrespecting everyone and build their futures with their talents. That's what we're here for. Maybe some kid will see the show and see your art, and instead of being a thug, he might become an artist, and that'll be a positive thing.
I always preach in the neighborhood. Not that I'm a preacher, but if I see kids, I always try to like push them into a direction. There's one thing. It's sometimes it's that kids don't have that father figure around to really say, you should go this direction. Whenever I talk about the military or something like that, a lot of people are scared to go to the military. And the truth is, it's a phenomenal stepping stone. Maybe not right now, because with the president going to war with China and Russia.
You're right about that. Let me ask you something.
I don't know
Would
right
you
now
be able
to go in, but if you do go in, you might want to just work in the mess hall or something. A clerk or something. You better find. Don't go in as Rambo, because it's about to get hot and heavy.
Yeah, you're right about that. Let's hope not. Let's pray that everything works out all right. But let me ask you something before we close this, and I thank you for coming on this live. Before we close, why don't you tell everyone who's watching, whether they're watching now or they watch the replay, New York City Sanitation, the applications are out. People are on the channel, whoever does tune in, because they want to make money, and you need to have money to buy crypto. So you would need a job first, I guess. Tell them about the sanitation.
Oh, New York City Department of Sanitation applications come out in June. Not sure. I believe it's like the 18th or something like that,
22nd.
or the 22nd. It's around there. But put that application in.
What type of salary are they talking about?
Huh?
What type of salary would someone earn coming into sanitation department?
Well, it's actually it's a good salary. I think you start off with like, I think it's like maybe mid 30s or 40s or something like that. You start off with 35, 40, but after 5.5 years, you make make 90, 92.
Yeah, I think 89 up to 100 and something on the chart.
You make up to, I think, 92,000 a year, and but right about now with the pandemic, and the overtime and everything like that,
Basically like a lot of
with the pandemic and all the overtime that everybody's doing, guys are making up to 200,000 a year. So phenomenal job, great job. And
what is the test like?
what happened?
What is the test like? Is there somewhere they could study for the test?
I believe you could look up. You could go on. They have actually. You could go online, look up. I think they might have a bookstore or something. You could order an old sanitation test. Uh, you can order an old sanitation book or something like that. Read that. It's a lot of common sense, questions. So, directions. I took the test I took the test actually almost 20 years ago.
What are the requirements? I know years ago you didn't need a diploma, but I believe now you do. A high school
High
diploma.
school diploma,
No age limit.
no age limit. High school or
Criminal
GED.
record's okay.
You have a criminal record. You go there, you apply, take your time, sit down, and you need a CDL permit. And if you have a CDL, even better. But anybody could get this job. And not only that, you could get this job, you could advance in this job. Great job.
You could what? You broke up. So repeat that so they can understand what you said.
I said anybody could get this job. All you gotta do is apply. That's the hardest.
Last question. Is there I have two questions. Is there a fee for the application?
I believe it's like 60. It's about $60. Best $60 ever invested. Best $60.
Sounds good to me. Now,
everything nowadays, everything's done on the computer, like NFT, Bitcoin, just like that. Everything, application, everything. You pay on the computer. You do everything online.
Lastly, what kind of benefits are there? How are the benefits?
Benefits is phenomenal. Medical, you got medical. You got dental. It's phenomenal. I believe there's only one. I think there's only one setback. Is if you do come in now, you would be under a tier 6 type thing, and that tier 6, it consists of like pension, where you only could retire at your top salary and not your overtime added to your salary. So here, when I retire, my overtime is pensionable. So if I make 200,000, whatever, not if I make 200,000, whatever I make with my base salary and my overtime added to it is pensionable. In a tier 6, and that's a tier 4. A tier 6, you don't get that. You only could get a pension under your under your top salary, which is still phenomenal. If you're a young person and you get on this job, you could work, your 20 years and build up another business on the side. That's what it's all about: networking, building.
And throwing garbage out. And throwing garbage out.
And putting garbage in. It's garbage truck. No, it doesn't get no easier than that.
All right.
And you're working all the elements. So.
All right. Well, I thank you for your time, and it was nice having you as a guest. And we'll have you back to follow up on your journey in the NFT world. Welcome to the space.
I can't wait to. I'm gonna definitely post it again. Everybody, Instagram, Rob 4 Deuce, ROB, the number 4 DUCE. I will be posting on Instagram of all everything I'm gonna do on NFT. So God bless. Peace out, everybody.
Everybody follow Bobby. Thank you for coming. And you're now officially part of the crypto space.
Crypto space.
You joined the space. So you're living in the universe. So let's see if this NFT takes you.
God bless, guys.
We said what's up. All right. Love you. God bless. Take care. Call me here. That was awesome. That was Rob 4 Deuce at Instagram. And I will keep you updated on his NFT journey. And if anybody has any questions, like and subscribe, drop a comment, and I will address the comments. Take care. God bless, and have a good night. Hold on. Let's see what we have here. All right, I have my instructions on how to make my show a little better. I'm learning. Bear with me, guys, and always remember, I'm here to inform the people. I'm gonna learn as I go along, and I say, like I always say, I wish there was someone on YouTube or somewhere in social media who was so detailed about what it is, how to get into crypto, the different type of markets, the different type of coins. This is what I'm here for. And I'm doing this. If I could change one person's financial status as I'm on my journey with my crypto, I'm more than happy I did my job. But I thank you for tuning in. Take care again and enjoy your weekend.